All right, so this is my very nice patient who came to see me, and she's had cataract surgery already. And it's been a little while. It's already been 6 months or so. But, she has an interesting job, a profession, hobby. And so it was just kind of an interesting thing to hear her share with us about the vision. So I'm going to give her a chance to share, what kind of trouble she was having with the vision before the surgery, how the surgery went with the cataract surgery. Was it easy or hard? And then how her vision is now.
Okay. Well, I started to notice that in driving, especially in the distance, it was very blurry. And so because I live next to the national park, I drive in those woods all the time. And so that was one big concern, that I couldn't see well to drive at night.
Right.
And the surgery, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, I just, I've had friends tell me, it's not that hard. You'll do fine. But you still worry about it because it's your eyes.
That's right.
And I was pleasantly surprised after each surgery. It just got better and better. And I noticed it in my work because I'm a professional artist. And I just recently pulled out a painting, a large watercolor that I had started on months ago before my surgery. And looking at it, I realized that a lot of my colors were off. Wow. I had not noticed that when I was painting it. I thought it was finished. But now I'm looking at it and I see sections that I've painted brown that should have been grayish. And sections I painted green that really were more blue. And so I was really shocked at that. But, so glad that I had the surgery, went ahead and had it, because it's great. I don't wear glasses except if the weather's really bad and I'm a little worried about distance.
Well, listen, that's an amazing story. As a professional painter, you of all people know colors, right? Like me, I'm like, whatever, red is red, but not like, you're like, no. They're all very, very different. Right. And in your career, that's so important. And for you to suddenly have the realization that the cataracts were kind of affecting your colors perception, that's pretty amazing.
I thought so. I was really surprised because, I had kept painting, of course, with the cataracts. And so I'm sure there's some other paintings out there that, may not be very true to color.
Sure. But, it was true through your eyes, which is fascinating. And that's why you don't know and people don't understand and appreciate the effect of the cataract, because it happens so gradually over many years.
Right.
So,
the other thing that happened after my very first surgery, I walked into my kitchen. We go through the kitchen from the garage. And I looked at my husband and I said, "Oh my gosh, you have got to clean this window." And he looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I was like, I've been here day in, day out. I've never noticed how dirty that one window was.
He's like, it's been like that the whole time, honey. Why the fuss now? That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I felt like that lady on the commercial that was going around dusting her whole house while her friends were there after she'd had her cataract surgery. I was like, it really works.
Yes. So thank you so much for sharing your story. I think it's neat for you to be able to articulate, right, this difference, because you are a professional painter and artist. So if anyone said, hey, I'm really worried about this cataract, it sounds so scary, what would you say to them?
I would say, don't be worried. First, find the most professional doctor and surgeon that you can, and I've been so happy with Dr. Kim. I can't even recommend him enough to my friends, and just put your trust in them, because this is their job. They see it all the time. They've seen everything. So your case is not going to be something so unique that they won't be able to help you. Right. And you'll be so happy once you get it done and realize what a difference it makes. As an artist, I look back in art history to Monet, who suffered from cataracts later in his life.
Interesting. Yeah.
And even though it was like the early 1900s, he went ahead and had surgery on his eyes. And it made a total difference and how he perceived color.
That's right.
And he realized it immediately too.
Wow, that's cool. So not only are you sharing your story, you're giving us an art history lesson as well. That's awesome. I love that. Well, listen, thank you so much for sharing your story. You're such a delight. And I know the people who are watching this are going to learn so much. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.